everyone, and we are at IIT Pune Food and Beverage Studios. It's a nice summer afternoon, so we thought that we'll come outside and make a nice summer cooler rather than being indoors and in the restaurant itself. So today we've been joined by Tariq sir, Navnath sir, and Nilanjan sir, who's going to. We are going to make a nice summer drink. I'm going to ask Navnath sir what exactly is this drink.
Wow, so it's a beautiful afternoon, and summer is already in. So to beat that heat, we are going to make some beautiful mocktail for this afternoon.
Okay, wonderful.
So by looking at the ingredients, sir, you can guess nicely.
Is it something related to lime, mint? I can see some sugar there, and I can see some soda here. Is it a mojito?
Absolutely, you guessed it very right.
Okay, so you're having it with a twist.
Yes,
Okay, wonderful.
yes.
So what's that ingredient? Please tell us about
So
it.
we got lime chunks, we got fresh mint leaves, we got guava juice, some flakes,
Chili flakes.
and demerara sugar.
Wonderful.
And we are going to make virgin guava mojito. That's what the name of the
Okay,
mocktail
so
is.
an interesting combination of guava and lime and mint together.
Absolutely.
And you mentioned about the chili flakes. As well.
Yes.
So, I'm going to ask Nilanjan sir. As a kid, I think we all were a big fan of guavas, and we remember that vendor who used to sit outside the schools with the guavas. You have some memories regarding
Yes,
that?
actually, vendors who are actually sitting or selling guavas outside. Not only guavas, plenty of fruits. Even nowadays, also you would find. And with that, especially with the addition of that red chili paper
Red chili and salt.
and the
Yeah.
black salt.
It's a mouth-watering fruit when you have those chili and the salt together, the black salt especially.
Black salt in specific.
It adds a new spike to the whole fruit itself. Wonderful. So let's start making it.
Sure.
Okay, what are we going to start with? Tell us which glass you're going to use.
So we are going to use sour glass or the whiskey glass.
Okay. So there's muddling involved. So it needs
Yes.
to have a good solid rock
Right.
base.
Absolutely.
Okay, wonderful. So these glasses are also called as on the rocks, sour glasses, old fashioned, multiple names, but they're all
Absolutely.
one. Absolutely. Yeah.
So we have already desanitized our hands, so I'm going to
Let's start.
Wait,
Let's
wait,
start.
wait.
So there's an interesting story about we mentioned about this glass on the rocks. So in the olden days when ice wasn't invented at all, they actually used rocks. In cold countries, the rocks were absolutely at a very low temperature. So they actually used the rock pieces and they poured the whiskey over it, and that's how the term got coined as on the rocks. So some interesting stories behind that as well.
right. So
Okay,
to
so
start,
let's start
with
with
lemon,
Lemon. Okay, wonderful.
and then followed by I'm going to add leaves of mint. You can smell really refreshing.
It is. We can already smell the aromas of mint.
Yes.
And Tariq sir, please tell us, from your own hometown,
Oh, yes.
the lemons. Is it the Gondaraj lemons that are very popular back in Kolkata?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
There is a lemon called Gondaraj lemon.
Okay.
That's Gondaraj lebu to be very precise.
Right.
That's how we pronounce in Bengal. It is much bigger size than these lemons, and it has beautiful aromas. And you are expected to add that while having your lunch. And most of the Bengalis we like our lunch to be on rice sides, not with rotis or some
Correct.
other wheat
Right.
product.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
While having your lunch, you are recommended to just to add a few of the drops, and you have your lunch. And as we are getting into summer, it is one of the popular accompaniments in the lunch. It has been seen in most of the Bengali house we consume with our lunch. Yeah. It tastes awesome. I wish I could get one of that. So next time I'm going back Calcutta,
Yeah.
I'm definitely getting one or two. Yeah.
Wonderful. So we've got the mint and lime in here. And what's the next ingredient that you're going to add? Or you could
Well,
muddle it?
I'm going to muddle it first. So I got a muddler with me.
Great, great.
So
And this particular equipment is specially designed so that you can squeeze out the juices. So it's got a kind of a serration so that once you put it inside, then all those juices come out.
Absolutely.
So you need to be careful, isn't it?
Yes,
You don't
yes.
want to do it very vigorously.
Absolutely. I'm just going to get the juice out. I don't need the bitter oil coming from the skin basically.
The zest of the
Right.
lime. Yeah,
So
true.
very gently I'm going to muddle them.
And if you think about mint, it's a very delicate herb, isn't it? You don't want to
Absolutely,
disturb it too
absolutely.
much, as long as you extracting those mellow minty flavors.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful. And it's a very good combination, isn't it? The mint and the lime.
Yes.
It never goes wrong. It's like Jack and Coke.
Yes, absolutely.
Wonderful. Great. So at the moment we are doing the muddling of the drink, which is also one of the ways you could make a nice cocktail or a mocktail. And talking about muddling, Navnath sir, it reminds me that in olden days, again talking about some trivia about muddling as well. So they didn't have an equipment like a muddler, so they actually used a sugar cane stick, which was as big as this, and they used it for muddling. Wow, what happened is while you were trying to muddle it, some of the juice got mixed with the drink, and obviously they didn't add sugar in those days. So that's why the sweet element in the drink is from the sugar cane that they use for muddling.
So I done with muddling, and here I wanted to add bit of demerara sugar because we simply love that flavor.
So I think it balances
Yes,
the sourness
absolutely.
as well of the lime. So you're going to add some demerara sugar?
Right,
Okay,
sir. Right,
wonderful.
sir.
Okay.
So just a bit. Now it's time to add a lot of crushed ice.
Absolutely. Ice, baby.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
Lots of ice in there. We need our drinks to be absolutely chilled. So this also reminds me of the ice candy that we have.
Yes, you want to say gola?
Gola
Wow.
that we have, you crush that ice, put some kala khatta over it. That's another very popular drink.
Childhood memory.
It's like a sorbet, isn't it?
Yes, it's
So I think they're very close to the French classical.
right. So
Best example to
Yeah.
explain the students about salt.
Yeah, it's a very good example. Sorbet.
So it's time to add now guava juice since we're making twisted mojito.
Okay, wonderful. What's it adding? Or ice cream? To the guava mojito. So we're going to add some chili flakes.
Yes.
And I'm sure it's going to add a new dimension to the drink. Wow. Wonderful. And some
And-
salt as well.
Right.
Great.
And we are going to top up with club soda.
Club soda.
Before that, we'll just
Give
quickly
it a
stir
nice
it up.
stir. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So it's a very important
Do
step.
the honor, please.
It's a very important step so that we get all the lime and the mint and chili flavors together.
Right.
And when we try to sip it, we just don't drink the citrus or just the mint. Okay, we ensuring that all those flavors are nice and mixed in nicely together.
Right, sir. And then we are going to top up it with a club soda.
Okay, so yeah, let's have Tariq sir do the
Yes, please, sir.
the finishing touch to the drink, and then we can have the garnish.
It's time to give the best garnish to our virgin mojito. So I am requesting Tariq sir, do the honor, please. We also wanted to garnish our drink with fresh mint leaves. So to garnish it, take a nice fresh leaf of mint, give a nice tap, and it's ready to garnish.
So what happens is that once you put the garnish on the glass, and once you get the glass closer to you, if you do that tap on the mint, it so happens that you get the flavors of the mint even
So
before you
as
start
soon as
drinking.
you bring the glass near to your mouth, you already have the aroma of the fresh mint leaves.
Here we are. The drink is almost ready, and just need the garnish ready to go. Wow, wonderful!
There you go.
Wonderful. Let's have a straw, yeah, and time to say cheers on a nice Saturday afternoon. So while I'm drinking it, I'm getting a very dominating flavor of guava, of course. Yeah, but those citrusy and the minty flavors are well balanced with the guava, and I get a chili as well, an aftertaste of chili. It stays on the palate, so it's a very good, nice combination of lime, mint, and guava. Well done, lovely drink for a nice hot summer after. Suddenly, there's 5 degrees drop in my body temperature.
Yeah.
Wow. Weekend, so cheers everyone. Have a nice weekend, everyone. See you Monday morning.